Today's CCNA 200-301 day 12, and there's only one topic today, and it's LAN GUI configuration. So, what are we going to cover? It's topic 2.9. Interpret the wireless LAN GUI configuration for client connectivity such as WLAN creation, security settings, QoS profiles, and advanced settings. So, let's begin. WLAN creation. Creating a WLAN involves defining the basic parameters for the wireless network. This includes SSID, service set identifier, the name of the wireless network that will be broadcasted to clients. That's what a SSID is. Then there's the VLAN ID, which is if using VLANs, this ID specifies the virtual LAN that the WLAN is associated with. The network mode, which is thing that defines the wireless standards supported by the WLAN. An example would be 802.11a, b, g, n, ac, or ax. These are wireless standards that we're going to cover in a sooner video. And then band selection, which specifies whether the WLAN operates on 2.4 GHz, 5 GHz, or 6 GHz bands, or a combination of them. Security settings. Security settings are crucial for protecting the wireless network from unauthorized access. Common settings include authentication method that they use, so it tells how the clients will authenticate to the network, and their common methods are WPA2 personal or WPA3 personal, which uses a pre-shared key, or WPA2 enterprise or WPA3 enterprise, which uses a radius server for authentication. And there's also open, which has no authentication, and it's not recommended for secure networks. There's also encryption protocol, which determines how data is encrypted over the wireless network. This is for security. And there's AES, which is Advanced Encryption Standard. This is commonly used with WPA2 and 3. TKIP, which is not as common anymore, but it's Temporal Key Integrity Protocol, used with older WPA configurations, and it's less secure. There's password/passphrase, which is the key or passphrase clients must enter to join the network when using WPA or WPA2 personal. And then we get on to quality of service profiles. Quality of service. So, quality of service profiles are used to prioritize different types of traffic to ensure optimal performance for critical applications. So, quality of service, imagine it like this. Say you have two people on the internet. One is Google searching how to build a new house in Minecraft. It's not very important, and it's just a Google search. Then there's someone in the middle of a match of a game which needs consistent, streamlined internet to run, right? You need consistency when playing a game. You can't lose frames, you can't lose any data, you can't lag. So the gaming is important, so quality of service is basically, it will reroute if it's needed, and it will prioritize that the game runs smoothly compared to as if someone's Google searching something which isn't as important. So that's what quality of service is. Now let's get into the settings that would be included in this. WMM, or Wi-Fi Multimedia, enables QoS for Wi-Fi, allowing prioritization of voice, video, best effort, and background traffic. The traffic categories, which allows setting priorities for different types of traffic, such as voice, which is the highest priority for real-time voice communication, like I was just talking about. Video, high priority for video streaming, best effort for just general data traffic, and then background for lowest priority non-critical traffic like file downloads. So it's basically the same premise of quality of service will choose the most important things. They say voice is the highest priority for real-time voice communication. So if there's someone doing background tasks like file downloads, they're going to prioritize traffic towards voice instead. Then there's also bandwidth control, which limits the maximum bandwidth available to clients or specific types of traffic. Advanced settings provide additional control over the WLAN configurations and include transmit power control, which adjusts the power output of access points to manage coverage and reduce interference, channel selection, which manually selects the wireless channels or allows the system to automatically choose the optimal channel to minimize interference, band steering, which encourages dual band clients to connect to the less congested 5 GHz or 6 GHz bands, load balancing, which distributes client connections evenly across multiple APs to prevent overload, MAC filtering, which restricts access to the WLAN based on device MAC addresses, either by allowing only listed addresses, which are whitelist, or denying listed addresses, which are blacklist. Guest network creates a separate network for guest users, often with restricted access to internal resources and enhanced security measures. You might see this in like a Starbucks. They might have Starbucks worker and then Starbucks guest, and the guest is what's available to you, and that's basically what it does. It creates a separate network for guest users with restricted access to their resources and enhanced security measures. So let's get into practice questions. Which of the following is a common frequency band for WLAN? Answer is B, 2.4 gigahertz. What does WPA2 personally use for authentication? Answer is B, password shared key or pre-shared key. Which traffic type has the highest priority in WMM Wi-Fi multimedia? Voice. Thanks for watching. I hope you like the series. If you do, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you soon. Thank you so much. This is Daud N Networking Labs.